So today's video is something a bit different than the normal. Today I am talking with you guys and I want to speak about thankfulness, being thankful, being grateful for what we have. A couple of years ago I did a story. I was still working for the Worcester Standard newspaper and I met an interesting guy. His name was Andre Duprier and he was a snake catcher. And yes, this guy caught everything from cobras to puff adders and everything in between. And I went to go and see him at his house one day for an interview. And we got into his garage and he showed me all of he had these glass cages filled with snakes. And I still remember he took out a puff adder and he laid it down in front of us, quite close to me. And he said, just stand back a bit. And I stood back a bit and he laid down the puff adder. And he said, just stand perfectly still. It won't do anything to you. And I stood still. But when he picked the snake back up, I immediately backed out. I was quite scared. I'm scared of my life. And today I got the news that Andre Duprier passed away. Now, sadly, this guy caught many snakes in his life. I don't think, if there's a number, it's going to be a big number. But he passed away today, and I was actually thinking about being grateful, being thankful. And they say if you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. And this guy actually passed away not after being bit by a snake. No. He passed away. He was actually going to go and help someone. They had a snake inside I don't know if it was like a place outside of their house, like a little shed or something. And he went in there to go and take out a snake. And then in Afrikaans they called him a knoopie spinnekop, a knoopie spider. I'm not sure what they called it in English, but this spider bit him here by his neck somewhere, and he went to hospital. He actually got better, and then he actually had to go back in, and it turned out to be he got much worse and worse and worse until he passed away. And I was actually thinking on my way to home today. I mean, I actually have to go and pick up my daughters now in the next couple of minutes. And I was thinking about being grateful. I mean, this morning I stood up and my wife was there, my two daughters were there, and they were all alive. I got a chance to spend another day with them. Isn't that something to be thankful for and to be grateful for? So today's video is not about social media and about marketing and whatever. Today's video is about being grateful. And counting your blessings. The Bible says count your blessings. And sometimes we tend to think that, well, tomorrow is guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed to anyone. They say yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is the present. It's a gift. It's a present. We also have to be present, but it's a gift. It's another chance we get to live. Another chance we get to glorify God. Put God first in everything we do. And I'll always say that to people. I'm very religious, and I'm not, and I won't shy away from that. Put God first in everything you do. He says that in the Bible, and he says you must love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's a difficult one. It's not always easy to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But today, be grateful. If you see your neighbor, greet him and greet her. Be nice towards them. You never know what struggles other people are going through. You tend to think, I have big problems, but you never know what other people are going through. Be nice towards them. And be grateful today. Be thankful. Sit tonight and count everything that you have to be thankful for. I promise you, you're gonna be shocked. Be thankful. And show gratitude. How can I show gratitude towards others? By treating them with respect. And how can I show gratefulness unto the Creator that created me, God? By living a just life. By being a good person. by looking out for my neighbor. That's all I can do. So if it's not going easy and it's going hard and you're struggling and it seems like nothing's going your way, sit down and count all of your blessings. And you'll see you have lots of stuff to be thankful for. So today, be grateful. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful.